Hi, everybody. We're here. We're back. Sorry for all the time that it's taken us to get things going. I hope Yvette will be able to show some things. You can see her on screen, and we'll go from here.
Okay, so if there's anything you guys want to see that was in the last video and you could not see clearly, just let me know and I'll re-show those items. If we get kicked off again or we have more difficulties, I will just list these items in my shop today or tomorrow, so be checking back there. Again, that's Yvette's
Sounds
Junk
good.
Journal shop on Ko-fi. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get back in here. Again, standard shipping is $10 per order. If it's $100 or more, I'll do free shipping, and each order over 75 will get a free little gift from me included. So back at it, we have some lace packs here. I have a couple different patterns. I'll show all the like patterns first. There are 4 yards of this eyelet lace, and in this pretty light blue color. And I have 4 yards, and it's $4 for the bag. So I have 3 sets of that. So I'm just calling that blue eyelet lace. I have 3 sets available. I have that same pattern in a light yellow color here. Or actually, it's kind of a little bit brighter yellow. And again, 4
For
yards
how
of that.
much?
4 yards for $4. And I have 2 packs of the yellow, 3 packs of the blue. And I have 1 pack of a bright white. Thundering Bee just ran past the door. And then I have another pattern here. These are blue and white. They're again 4 yards, $4. And it has these little dots of blue, and the trim at the bottom is a light blue. And I have 2 packs of those. Then I have
So those 2 packs, what are you naming that?
Just blue and white. And then this one is an off-white, and it has a little floral pattern at the end of it, at the bottom of it, at the scallop. I have 2 packs of those, and I'm just calling this one off-white or neutral.
So you have the blue eyelet lace, 3 sets were available, 4 yards for $4.
Yeah.
And then you had 2 packs, blue and white lace kits.
Yes. And I have 2
and were they
yellow. Yeah, they're all the same price, $4, 4 yards. So I have 3 of the blue, 2 of the yellow, 1 of the bright white, 2 of the blue and white, and then 2 of the off-white or ecru color, neutral, whatever we want to call it. Off-white will work for me. And I have 3 yards of this lace trim. Let me find my page here. And those are also going to be $3. This one's $3 because it's only 3 yards. And I'll show you what it looks like here. And you can dye this. I have dyed this for some of my journals. So it's just these little daisy pattern. And then you can cut these off and use them at the bottom of a tag or something too, or at the top. So there's 3 yards, $3. And I'm just calling that daisy trim. Okay.
Yep, I got it.
Thank you. Then I have some button packs. I'm giving up some of my little white buttons, and I don't normally do that, but I love my little white buttons. So I'm going to, let me grab a piece of paper here that's a color so I can kind of show these. And they're very similar. So there's 2 packs. And I just have a variety of them. There's 100 buttons in there. And I'm doing those for $4 for the pack. And they come in a little bag here. So I have a purple bag and a pink bag if you have a preference. And they each have 100 little white buttons in there.
Hi, Yesenia. Thanks for coming back. Welcome
Thank
back.
you.
So Yesenia would like the daisy trim.
Okay. Thank you. I will put your name on that right while I'm thinking about it.
This feed is so much better.
Oh, good. Okay, our next little bag of buttons here. These are a little bit different, but they all have 5 large buttons, 5 what I call medium buttons, and then 20 of the small buttons. And I'm just going to do these by the bag color so that we can keep track. So if you want these buttons, it'll be in the green bag. All right. And
Okay,
I'm just
for the
going to,
4-pack of buttons,
yeah,
wait, can we do a little bit of housekeeping? So for the
yeah,
4-pack of buttons, how much were they?
they are $4
Okay, so it was
for
$4 for the white buttons.
for 100 white buttons, or $4 for these mixed packs, which have 5 large, 5 medium, and 20 small buttons. So 40 buttons in the mixed pack for $4. And this is pack green, I'm calling it. So I'm just going to hold these up. I'm going to kind of turn them over because some of them have some interesting patterns on them. So you guys can see those. If you're like me, you like buttons. So that is the green pack. If I go too fast or slow, let me know, please. And then I have what I'm calling the blue pack. I love the sound of buttons too. Let me turn these over. And there's some that have little bits and frays of the string on there, so I just left that on there. So this is the blue pack. And then we have a yellow pack. I think it works better with my little system here. Okay, and the last one is the yellow pack. This has these cute, these are fabric covered, the little yellow ones. We have some tiger eye, artificial tiger eye, of course. Hold that up for you to see. All right, and if
Buttons
you,
are so fun.
yeah, if you guys want to see the little bits again, I know that's kind of where we broke up a little bit. I can go back and show those. I do have some additional packs here, but we can go back and show those if you need to. So that is all for the button kits. And then, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and show another one of the variety packs of Joann's. So this will take a minute because she has a lot in here. And I have some
And those
journals
are,
that I can show. So if you're interested in that, let us know in the comments. Otherwise, I'm not going to show journals today.
and Joanne's variety packs are $20, right?
$20, yes.
And what set is this one?
This set is set number 1. So she has a stamp in here. It says carte postale on it, and it has some like gears and stuff in the background. I don't know if that's picking up on camera too well. And some postage stamps and a little faux postcard. We have 2 napkins in here as well, actually 3. So I'll hold these up so you can see the napkins. And then she's got her loose ephemera here. Again, she's cut out some pages from a gardening catalog. So I'm just going to go through this relatively quickly here. Unless you need me to slow down, then just let me know. Dawn, if you would let me know. Or anyone else in the comments, and Dawn can convey that to me.
You're doing okay. It is a little bit choppy. I would slow it down a little bit.
Okay, thank you. So lots of fussy cutting in this kit, already done for you, ready to use. So be watching for some upcoming things I'm going to be making. Joanne gifted me one of these packs, and I'm going to be using them in upcoming makes. So stay tuned for that. This little guy. And these are not backed or anything. They're just paper or cardstock ready for you to use. Let's make a fun vintage kit for sure. And then she also has some fabric in here. We have some tea cards, little bits of fabric, fussy cut angel wings. She's got some playing cards, book page images. This is a tag with a little sewing on it. So these things certainly take time to curate and fussy cut. We all know that. She has a stencil in there, like a border stencil. These would make great belly bands. So they're very similar to the first set, but I just want you to see what's in each one so that you can make a decision there. That'd be a beautiful cover plate on a journal.
It would be.
This is an original ephemera, it feels like. I'm not sure, it might not be. I don't want to say it is. And then she's just folded that up so that could be used as, I would do it as an envelope. That'd be great. And she's got a couple pieces of cardstock in here. and some lace. I don't know how much is on there. Some eyelet and some like bridal lace. And she has this pretty doily, very delicate on the edges there. And a piece of upholstery fabric. I would say that's about 18 by 4 or 5. And then she has her little bag packs in here. And these are smaller bits. So she's got playing cards. These are fun to alter for sure. And then we have our little labels in here that she's fussy cut out for us, ready to go. Love that. So I do have the price a little bit higher on these just because they are bulky and it's going to be a little bit more for shipping. So, but all this work of fussy cutting is definitely worth something. Okay, so there's that. And then we have the final pack here. There's another piece of cardstock, a few more little bits there, another label, and then these are kind of the medium-sized pieces here. So you really get a lot in these kits. So that is kit number 1. I showed number 3 in the other video. And then we do have a pack number 2, which is very similar. So if you want me to show everything in that in detail, let me know and I can do that. Otherwise, I'm just going to leave it with the 2 being shown, okay? And I'll have detailed photos in my shop if they don't sell today in the live. They will be available in my shop.
Sounds good.
Okay, so I'm going to pack this up. So yeah, in the comments, if you guys could leave some comments with what you're looking for. We definitely want to be offering things that you're looking for. I have people who have been avid journalers for a while who shop with me, and I have brand new people. So it's always nice to know who's kind of watching these live so that we can get a feel for what is going to be best to show you. Sorry, we got a little bit of wind going here. Hope you guys can't hear that. Okay, let me put these back in the bag here so that I have everything together. Again, that's variety bag number 1. I
We've
also
got
have a
that
few
in.
more. What? I'm sorry.
That's in.
Okay. And I also have a few more of Dawn's printed kits if there's anyone who's joined us on this one who would be interested in printed digital kits. So there is number 2. I'm sorry. And this is bag number 2. And I had those. Sorry. I misread her 2 as a 1, so then I pulled out this one. So this is bag number 2, and very similar. I'm just going to file through a little bit here. maybe pull out the fabric and lace so you see what's in this one. Okay, so we have very similar things here. Some eyelet lace, a larger swatch of lace here, and then this neutral colored kind of coppery silky fabric, and it has like a leaf pattern on it. I'll hold it up, see if we can catch that. And it's very shimmery.
That's pretty.
It is, yeah. And I know what Dawn would do with this. She would layer over the top with some lace.
Maybe.
Maybe, I know, it kind of stands on its own, doesn't it?
Yeah, it depends.
Right. So that is bag number 2, the stash bag. All right. We have some stamps from Joanne. This is a variety pack of stamps. They are some new, some used. So just going to hold them out here, and then I'll hold them up and show you. Now, I did put the price on this at 10 just because of the shipping. It's going to be quite expensive to ship block stamps. So there's a little mailbox and an ivy. This says life begins after coffee. And then
And you said
welcome.
that was $10?
Yes. Yep. That's going to help with the shipping on that. I know I've shipped block stamps before, and yeah, they're very expensive to ship. Oh, little Christmas tree, Christmas ball, birdie house, and then this like skyline, New York skyline with the postage.
That's cute.
Yeah, would that be great for a travel journal? Okay, so that I'm just calling that mixed bag of stamps. And Dawn has these books here. They are Rama puzzle books. Some of them have been marked in. I'm just denoting these with by the color. So kind of lavender, pink, teal, yellow. And those, I'm looking it up here. Sorry, guys. Dawn, how much are you wanting for these? If you're there?
Let's go ahead and do $3 each.
$3?
Yeah.
Okay. Your voice kind of went out and I didn't quite hear it perfectly. So anyway, inside here you have these puzzles, and then there is some with writing. I don't know. Now that I've said that, this one probably won't. Nope. Yep. There's a little bit. So somebody's been working on a few of them. But these, I would make these into journal cards and just pop them in there. That'd be so fun.
And I'm not sure if they're Dutch. They're a different language.
Yeah, I see that. I'm looking at it here. It says Holland, North Holland up here. I don't know. Wonder if it says in the front. I couldn't read it if it did, right?
I know I couldn't read. I'm not sure either. That's what I was thinking it was Dutch. So we've got a pink, a teal, a green, and a yellow.
So we have yellow and teal or green, and then this is pink, and this is kind of, I guess, a bright pink or lavender. It's more of a bright pink, like a rosy pink. So rosy pink, pink, teal, and yellow, let's say.
Yeah, those are cool. I had a hard time putting them in the box. I thought they were cool.
You could learn a new language while you're working with them. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the color of the pages in this. So $3 each on those. I have a few more things here I'll pull out. All right. We're having fun.
So we still have we have 5 people watching. So thank you for coming back, everybody who is
Thank
here.
you so
We
much.
really
Yes.
appreciate it. Yesenia, thank you for your purchase. And yeah, we'll just keep on going through. I'm having a good time. So, oh, hi, Rachel. Rachel wants the pink one. Thank you.
Pink one. Okay, let me grab that. And let me make sure the light pink here on the left or bright pink on the right.
Did you want the pink one or the rosy pink one, Rachel?
So light pink and rosy pink. And when Dawn, if you'll let me know when she comments, I'll put her name on that.
She says either one's fine.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. Let me get a paper clip and put your name on there so I don't miss out on that.
So, how is everybody doing? We had a rough start. It's sunny here where I'm at. It may or may not be sunny where Yvette's at. On the coast, it could be raining somewhere and sunny in the other place.
So the sun's out, and just a minute ago it was kind of windy. So I always say when you come to the Oregon coast, if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes.
that can be the case for sure.
We had hail and sunshine and rain and wind the other day, all within a couple hours. So I have these book covers from Joanne. She has gutted them out. They're ready to go to create a journal in. This is William Faulkner, The Sound and the Fury. It is a red color with this yellow inside. This has been torn on the back, so you could just put a piece down there. These are $3 each. So Dawn, I'm just calling this one William Faulkner. I'm calling this one Abraham Lincoln, as his a copy anyway of his or rendering of his signature on the front cover. And it says The Prairie Years and the War Years by Carl Sandburg. I'll measure these two so you guys will know how big they are. So the smaller red one, William Faulkner, is about 8.5 by 5.5. The smaller one. The Abraham Lincoln is about 9.5 by 6. And the inside has black. And you could reinforce this down the spine. I would just put a piece of chipboard in there and that would be good to go. And this one is a green color. It kind of feels like it's fabric color. I'm pretty sure it is. And it says The Picture Book of Perennials. And inside you have this nice worn color. This one measures 9.25 by about 7 inches. So there's those three. Again, $3 each on those. We have fabric pieces from Joanne. Let me whip one out here and I can measure it for us. These are 17, I believe, square. Yeah, 17 by 17. And I do have names on these just to keep myself in order. So this one is called Stripes. And they are $3 each. And they're a nice heavy upholstery fabric. And I love the little detail on the blue ticking down that one.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
And then this one I'm calling Deco Blues. Didn't know what else to call that, but it's pretty. And again, it's an upholstery fabric. All of these are. Generous size too, as well. This one I'm calling Shimmer. It's a dark blue. I don't know if that's picking up on camera. And then the little, it's almost like twigs, it looks like. And they are, let me hold it up, see if I can get a little bit closer there. So it's got like little lines in there of different colors of teal and blue. So it's coming on my camera anyway. It looks a little more gray. It's more dark blue background with kind of a teal color on the vine part or twig part, I call it. This one I'm calling honeycomb, and it is a brown, like a tan, sandy color with an off-white grid. So these are great backgrounds. And this one is tropical, I'm calling that. There we go. And it's got these pretty vibrant colors in there.
I like that one.
So $3 each on those. We have some playing cards. And I broke these out into sets. So I have what I'm calling, just for housekeeping here, these are the mini green box. So they're little mini playing cards. They're all the same on the back with this little soda shop look. And I'll do a measurement on these so you guys know. They're about 2.5 by a little over 1.5. So it's so cute. Wouldn't these be great? I would make them into charms myself, but so you can see what you're getting there. And in that one, green box, there are 34 pieces. These are $4 per pack on any of the playing cards. So green mini, 34 pieces, $4. I have the mini blue box, and this has been played with. You can tell by the feel of the paper on the box. And this one has 27 pieces, all the same there. So I come across playing cards from time to time, but I don't usually come across the little packs. And then we
And how
have a
much is that?
variety. They're all $4 each on the playing cards. The variety pack is a 44 pack. Some of the cards are duplicates, as you can see. So I'll just file through till I find a different one here. So some very pretty images in here on these cards. And I'll turn them over and show you the other side as well.
I'd like the variety pack, please.
All right. I'll put your name on there. What was your name, ma'am? Just kidding.
Some call me Yammy, some call me Dawn, some call me you.
I prefer to call you friend.
Aw, isn't that sweet?
Well,
Now,
actually,
don't you
sweet
wish
friend.
you knew what I wanted to call you? No, I'm joking.
I keep telling Dawn she's the sweetest friend I have, and she keeps saying I need more friends, right?
Right? That's terrifying. Um,
All right.
oh my
And then
goodness.
the last pack we have is I'm calling it the red box. It's a Red Hat Society, but I don't know if I can say that, but now I've said it. It's this. And then on the back, they're really cute with
Oh
the
yeah, those
image
are
on the
fun.
back. Right. So they're all the same on this side, but it's this side that's really cute. Aren't they fun?
They're hilarious.
Play by the rules. So, yep, I'm just going to go through here. Look. Oh my gosh.
Those are
So
amazing.
cute. All right. So there are those. Again, that's the red box. Another thing Joanne has here is some other stamp packs.
I'll take the red box too.
Okay. I got my Dawn pile going over here. Okay. So the next little pack we have here is a cooking stamp set. I don't know if we can see this very well, but let me hold it here. So you have a little chef. He's holding some pizzas and a spoon, a couple of spoons, and a whisk, a roller, spatula, a little food jar, little chef with a pan, and then this guy's holding a pan here. So this set is $4 because it's fairly flat. So that's why that's a little bit less. And then I have a bug set, florals and bugs. This is all one set here, and this is $6. So I have little bugs, which I hardly can hold because I'm scared of bugs. And then like rose stamp. So these are, I don't think these have been used. They don't look like anyway. I'm gonna have
Some
a pretty.
people love crafting with bugs, though. It's interesting. It's not my favorite thing to do, but yeah.
What's that?
Some people enjoy crafting with the bugs. It's not my
Oh yeah,
favorite thing
yeah.
to do.
Yeah, I got a stamp set once that had a whole bunch of like spiders and stuff in there, and I offered it in one of the groups I'm in on Facebook, said take this off my hands, and I had 3 or 4 people that I want that, I want that. Okay. I can't hardly touch them without being like, oh no. So yes, that is florals and bugs, $6. And then she did have a miscellaneous pack here, but I can't sell these because something happened in the shipping and they all kind of melted. I think they got by a heater or something while they were being shipped. So I'm not going to offer that. I forgot to take that out. And then here we have a small ephemera pack. And she has some little, what do they call, die cuts. And then she has cut some out herself. All these butterflies she cut out herself with a little butterfly punch, but that takes time for sure. And I'm doing this one at $6 just because of the work in there. Whole bunch of those little fussy cut butterflies. Not fussy cut, punched out little heart. I'm just going to turn these over so you can see what's going on. She's got a little fussy cut bunny there.
That's a lot of die cuts too.
Yes.
You can get a pack of
And
20 in Michael's for $5.
yeah. And now I don't have, as Don, I'm sure you're experiencing the same thing. I don't have a Joann's. They're going out up in Lincoln
Yeah, both
City.
of the Joann's
Yeah.
here is going out too.
Yep. So I don't have any craft stores. The only thing local, which is 15 miles from me, is Walmart. If I want to go to like a real craft store, I have to drive about an hour. And if I'm going to do that, I'm going to go see Dawn instead.
Right.
Now that I'm
And she probably
driving,
takes
yeah.
more stuff home than she would at the store, that's for sure.
And I have a lot
When
more fun.
which is not a bad segue. Hey, can I go ahead and share one of my boxes so that people
Please
who have
do.
been
Yeah,
suffering through
that'd
today,
be awesome. Yes.
we will do that, and that way you can take a break if you need to do that 4 minutes. So
Okay,
I am
and then
here. Hi, you guys.
okay, I was just gonna say I don't have anything new to show, so if you want to see something I showed in the last one, go ahead and let me know. I do have a few more little bits that I did not show in the last video. So if we want to show those at the end, just let me know.
Okay, sounds good. I just want to make sure that I am equipped for this process. I had a box and I don't know what I did with it. But that's okay. All right, you guys, I've got 2 large postal boxes that I have filled up that I'm going to go ahead and sell for $75 with free shipping. So you guys have been troopers today. And I'm just going to show you what is in here. And then you guys can decide if you want them. Let's see if I can get a little bit. I know the light doesn't seem like it's that great. So this is designer jewelry. It's just the backs there. Here's a cute little patch. Here are, I'm doing a de-stash, so that will be fun. And so this has a little one of those bags, and I've got some homemade little, let's see if that will show. Let's see if I can get you guys in a little bit closer. There we go. So these are really cute. They have, this is a stamp. It's a British Honduras stamp. And this is just a pink one from Colombia. So I made these. Let me see if I can get that there for you.
Dawn, can you hold those up a little closer maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, perfect. Cool.
So yeah, these are just all really cool, really cool. So there's that set. And I just filled this up with some fun things. So there's those. This one has a patch. I've got this cute stamp there. I've got a doily with a pin, and it's a metal pin. Well, this one is more like plasticky. It's leather plastic. It's handmade. It's a pin on the back, and I put it on the little doily. I've got 3 fibers here that are 3 eyelet fibers. They're a yard each. So I've got the red, the blue, and the multicolor. And they're on cards of their own. A couple are from Chinook Winds, and the other one is a Budweiser one. Let me put these in another box, and we will keep going. I'm just putting in an empty card box here for y'all. Here is a book. I'm going to pull it out a little bit, see if it is a Kennedy book. It's like the Kennedy album. I had a second one of these. So I thought this would be really cool to have. It's a 2008. So it has John F. Kennedy, pictures of him and his family. So it would be fun to just do that book. Look how cool that is, those pictures there. There's Jackie walking up the port. So as you can imagine, there are some amazing, look who that is. There are some amazing photos in here. So I will let you guys explore that. But you can do so many Kennedy journals out of this. It would be so much fun. So I have a copy of my own, so I thought I would share this one. And it's a really great journal. You can make your own journal out of it. It is amazing. And this one is just some eyes, little googly eyes. This is a cool book too. It's 1995 stamp collections. It has great pages to cut out. This one doesn't have the stamps in it, but it has the images of the stamps. So for that year, all the stamps that came out, it has the timeline of that. So these would make lots of cute little bits, some great little images that you can cut out here. I have access to some really great stamps, and I just thought this would be a really fun giveaway. It's one of those things that's sort of sitting around that I'm like, I like it, but somebody else might use it.
Very cool.
So this is a set, I think, of 20. Could be, it's heavy. That's a good set. 20, 25 of different countries of stamps. Oh, this is all Uganda, actually. So it's probably all of Uganda. So I don't know how many pages are in there. It was just my Uganda collection. This has a few things in it. I put these together today, just wanted to see what. This is handmade paper from India. Trisha brought it back. This is a beautiful doily.
Wow.
That would be a good wraparound. It's sort of tied off there, so it would be a good wraparound one. This is all on like really cool parchment paper, and you can fold it and make a book out of these. So it has the words. So it's on parchment paper, and it has sayings and words. So you can it's all set up for a mini journal. So you can cut this down and make it like a mini journal, and you are good to go. I put my favorite. This is old vintage note paper that I don't use very often. It's my favorite. It's my personal stash. I put it in there. I have a piece of upholstery fabric that you cut in half for belly bands, or cut it this way and have a square and a longer belly band. I did put in a homemade of this beautiful couple. I put in a napkin. A friend sent me some pictures, and I put some of those in there. My other kit, I probably won't pull out everything because it will look exactly the same. But these are 2 pieces, and because this was a little bit shorter, so I added 2 of those. And I had another one of those, and I just threw in a Cannon Beach card that I made. Thanks for your patience as I put this away. So you guys, if you like the idea of getting big boxes, like postal boxes that are, they cost $26, $27 to ship. So I'm giving you guys a really good deal for the balance of that. Since I'm doing the free shipping, I want to start just including shipping in the things that I send you guys, and just keep it easy on us all. So that is my strategy. If it works out well and you guys like that strategy, then that's good. I am lucky to come across some great things, and I think it is fun sharing it with you all. So let me keep on doing that. I have a cute little kit here that has this fabric. It's like a velour, and it's big enough to make a journal. I'm not going to take it out. It's glued together. And I have an envelope with one of those striped little candy bags, a card here with stars on it, a little handmade, a Nook card, and some more eyelash trim. So that is a good little pack there. You guys have seen my lace packs. This one has the little rounds, another one of those little bubble ones. This is really shimmery yarn there. And this is that tablecloth. So I have two tablecloth pieces here that are a little bit different. And they're good sizes to cover journals. So there's that one. And there's this one. And I use these all the time. They're some of my favorites to use to cover. So I thought I'd share some of those with you guys. And I will rebag that. This is not in the other one, but I made all these little rosettes. I took like the edge of whatever I tore off a white sheet or whatever, and I just rolled them all up, and they're little flowerets, and there's a lot in there.
Yeah, Don gifted me
I've got,
one of those, and I'm going to have fun using those.
There's a trim here, a beaded trim, and a little doily with hearts. It's really cute. So I've got some netting and some Easter trim and some flower ribbon and some black trim here. I'll pull these out and set them down there. So those are wired. This is so this would be good for both Easter and for Halloween. And I had a little piece of fabric in there as well. That is upholstery silk. And let's see. I have a pack of just book pages that are fun at different fonts. So that is just nice to have some book pages. I have this Christmas color iron-on fabric sheets. Create It. I have this great piece of upholstery, or not upholstery, It was like a bed quilt from like the 70s. You know how it is all satiny. It has the back side of it. So this makes a great cover. So fun. Great spring little journal cover there. I have some more of this wired ribbon. It's all glittery. I'm not going to take it out because it's going to get all over, but I've got 3 yards each. One is all silver sparkly, one's all like deep blue sparkly, and one has navy blue with stripes and glitter polka dots that have like a sort of that holographic coloring. It's sort of like all the different gold and silver and like diamond colored. This is a great one. It has silver in it. It's a large piece. And then I have some more netting on the back side. But this would be a great like Hanukkah or baby journal or Christmas journal. It's a big piece here too. You can make several journals out of it. It'd be great for a boho journal. You can cut the little squares and just have that last you forever. There's a lot of ways that you could use this piece. And you might see some of these down the road. These were just some, I really am de-stashing a little bit, so I thought I'd share those with you. Here is a rainbow, a few pieces of rainbow fabric. I just folded them over. There's a couple squares of 8 by 8 there, at least a couple, probably 4 or more. And then here's one with like butterflies and little snails and little ladybugs. A cute little girl's journal there. And
Oh, Dawn.
yeah.
So we have a message here in our chat. We have Lucretia Flowers. She says that she's been watching since the sale started and she stayed on YouTube with us. And she's a new subby to both of our channels. So she's watching the sale and that's new to her.
Hi, Lucretia. We're glad you're here with us.
She said she
So
learned
I
about
am
you
doing
from,
this huge for Mama Juju. I see that. That's great. Yeah, I know. I remember chatting with you a little bit, Lucretia. I'm so glad that you're here with us. So yeah, we are having a good time over here. We had a rough time starting up, but we're glad that you're here with us now. And I'm doing a de-stash for $75 for this huge box of stuff. And so I'm so glad you're here. I hope you have fun with this. Hi, hi, hi. And so really quick, here's some of my little bits. They're little rough ones. So they, like I said, they're de-stashed. And here's some miscellaneous pieces that I just thought I'd put in a bag for things like this. And I'll show you those in a minute. This is a great vintage fabric. That is a couple pieces. Actually, I put more than that. So you guys are getting a good deal here. So I probably should have separated these out, but look at you go. You're getting my de-stash. These are beautiful. These would make some great little journal covers. And this fun polka dot fabric. It is 46 by 17 inches. I've got some more edging, some lace, some more edging, and some ribbon there, and this beautiful velour blue. And last but not least, a journal cover that says Harley Davidson, and with those on the inside. So that is $75 for all of those yummy goodies. The other ones really like it, so if anybody wants that, let me know. If not, we can move on to something else. I'll show you these little bits as you guys are deciding.
All right.
Yay!
So I do have
So
a couple
here are the
things
little
here.
bits.
Go ahead.
So these are the little bits in that package. So fun. Okay. So that is $75 with free shipping. So that brings it to just under a $50 value as far as I think it's more, it's a $75 value for about $50 minus the shipping. So,
That's a good deal for
and we're
all you're
shipping from
getting.
different locations. Yeah, that box is just huge. And so
Yeah, shipping is a little crazy.
very cool. I
All
go back
right.
to
So I
you.
do have a couple more things, Dawn, if you're done there.
If anybody's interested in
Okay,
the other one,
perfect.
you'll let me know.
All right,
Yep,
perfect.
I've got you.
So
I've
go
got you
ahead
there.
and comment in the chat. Okay, perfect. Go ahead and comment in the chat there, and Dawn will pick up and answer you there. So thank you so much, Dawn, for presenting that. There's no sense in her sending that to me and then me showing it. So, and then shipping it to you. So anyway, we have a couple more things here and then we can wrap this up for today. So I have some trim packages. This is 1 yard of different trim. I have a couple different colors and styles, so I'll show you. And these are $2. So it's like a little, it has to come undone. It's just a little like little dots at the bottom. And these look really great on the edge of a page. I use these quite a lot. So I have this kind of dark caramel color. And I have 3 packs of those. And they are $2. 3 packs. And I have the same pattern in a pink color, like a dusty pink. And again, that's 1 yard. And I have, I think, 3 of those. Yep, 3. Then I have 3 of this tassel trim. This is 1 yard as well. And I use these quite a lot on my journals down at the bottom of the cover. Just these cute little tassels hanging down. And there's a yard there. That's $2 as well.
And move a little bit slower. Again, it sort of got that
Okay. And I have 3 of those in that dusty pink. And then I have 3 in sort of a sage green. Really pretty color.
So Yvette, Yesenia is asking about Sony Ephemera. We do. We shared it in the beginning. I think you missed it. So why don't we go ahead and show that?
Definitely can. All right. So I do have some that are already shown, and then I have some here that I haven't shown. So I'll show these first, and then we'll go back to the other ones. Okay. So the first one here is called Pastel Bits. It's a 8-piece set, $6.
Before we do that, what the last thing you just showed? How much was that little pack?
$2.
Your trims.
$2 for 1 yard.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So pretty pinks and greens on this one. I love a pink and green journal. It's on my to-do list. In the hashtag 12 by 12 Junk Journal Challenge 2025. We got to plug that, right, Don?
Right.
So for those of you who don't know, that is something Don and I are doing with eight other ladies. Each month we challenge ourselves to make a journal in a particular theme of our choice. We show one journal or one video highlighting what we're going to make, and then one video highlighting the completed product. So that has been a lot
So
of
how
fun. We
many
did that
pieces
last
were
week.
there? How many
8-piece
pieces were there and what's the name of it?
pastel bits, 8-piece, $6.
Thank you.
Yep. And then this one is Natural Wonders, and it's a 10-piece set for $8. So yeah, all of these are sewn and have layers and layers of goodness. I just love these. Now I want them all. You should call them little bits of temptation, Dawn.
um,
All right, back in the bag, you.
so Lucretia, this was my first D-stash box. We are considering doing more D-stash boxes. The one I just shown is the second one I have with me looks really similar. There's a few differences, but not many. And so if it seems to be something that people want, I definitely can do more. I have more variety of things. So we're going to sort of see how things roll.
We always want to offer things that people are interested in. That's kind of our goal here, and support other artists in our process. So this one is Green Bits. It's a 15-piece set, and I have that at $8. Let me find the opening here.
So Yesenia wants the Natural Wonders.
Okay. Google and awe over those while I write her name on that. Oh, I hear a bee again out there. I don't know if you guys can hear him, but he's been a good guy today. Oh, here he comes. Now that I said that. All right, I have Yesenia's name on that one.
Okay, and Yvette, I'm going to throw a curveball at you, just so you know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So for everybody who's done an order, I'm going to have Yvette take something out of the cell that didn't sell and just add it to your order. So we just want to thank you guys for staying with us. And that's a quicker way to get through things. And you guys get a freebie that way, and that's fun.
Whoop, whoop. Thank you. That's
I'll
very
let her
kind.
decide on what she wants to do with that. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll throw stuff in there too, of course. So good idea, Dawn. Thank you so much. So we are on the Green Bits 15-piece set, $8. And this is lots of green fun, is all I can say. Little gingham there. I would use these in
Yeah,
a
those
garden
green
journal.
sets were fun.
I would definitely use this in a gardening journal. Be so great.
And Lucretia, you're going to want to stick around for the wallpaper kit, or not Lucretia, but you too, Lucretia. Yesenia, I know you like these pieces, so this green set is cute, and there's a couple others that she's shown earlier that I think you'll enjoy as well.
Yep, I'll grab those here. So much to do, ladies. Well, not ladies, folks.
Yeah, you're doing a great job, and I know we both got a little bit flustered. So everybody's been so wonderful to us. We appreciate you all.
We need all the help we can get, right?
Yeah, I have to figure out what's going on with this stream system, so I'll have to do a little bit more research with that.
I say if you think a YouTube channel is easy, start one, right? So this is
Right?
Random Blues. Yeah, Random Blues 15 piece, $8. And it's got a little shimmer on that one. So if I'm going too slow or fast again, let me know because I tend to go, I got things to do.
I know, I
It's
get like that
Saturday.
too.
It's Saturday. I want to craft.
But we get to hang out with you guys, which is amazing. So let's see. Now, do you guys have a crafting buddy? Yvette and I met 6 years ago, and we met online admiring each other's work. She sent in a journal to Lindsay Zenor, and I drooled over it. And Yvette, has always been an inspiration to me since I've been with her, seeing her. And we got to meet up, and we've just been friends, and we get to meet for lunch about every 3 months and share things. So it's fun.
And it's been 5 months because I had an accident. So I can't drive. I just started driving. Can I get a woot woot?
Whoop whoop. We're going to margaritas. So
Yeah.
Rachel wants the random blues, and Yesenia wants the green bits.
Okay, so Rachel on Random Blues. Thank you for that. And Yesenia
You
on
guys
which
are
one? I'm sorry.
amazing. So Yesenia wants the green bits, and I haven't
green
been writing down things, but I think you're
Oh,
getting
you
them
have.
just fine.
Yeah. You have not been?
No, I have not been, just to give you a heads
Okay,
up.
yeah, I'm just putting them on here. So when you get your, for everybody watching and purchasing, when you get your invoice from me, if I forgot something or something like that, if you're keeping track, but I am keeping track, so that's, yeah. Thank you. I'm going to go back to the paper
It's,
or the wallpaper packs real quick, and then I'll go back to the little bits.
it is a learning curve for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're
Okay.
sorry, Joanne. I know it was a challenge. So we're so glad you're here with us, Joanne, though.
Just when you think things are going great, what happens? Something else, right? So I'm calling this one Neutral Vibes. It's a 12-piece journal card set wallpaper pouch, $10.
And we're re-showing some.
We are
The
reshowing
girls
them,
were
yes.
not in earlier.
So I'm going to grab them a couple at a time so you can kind of get the gist of it.
So this is sort of an industrial farm vibe. Really fun. One of my favorites. It has lace and book pages and images from like a Crate and Barrel book. This was a hard kit to give up. So cute.
Love it. And then the wallpaper pouch is like a silk wallpaper. So that is
And what are we
Neutral
offering
Vibe.
that for?
$10. 12-piece. And then we have this one, which is Pink Spring. I'll hold that up for Dawn. 12-piece, $10. So Pink Spring. And you said these images were from Mama Juju, is that right?
No, this was
Mhm.
a kit from Creative Fabrica, most of them. It
Oh,
was just
okay.
a fun vintage kit. But Mama Juju ordered one similar to it.
Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, with the lagging going on, I missed half the conversation before, so.
Yeah, that was a challenge, right? But this was more spring. Isn't that cute? I know.
Cute. I know. The bow. Are you ready for this cuteness? Oh my gosh. I know.
Yeah, I might need to recreate that one. He's adorable.
It's cute. Right? You go back and go, oh, I did good there. I need to do that again. I do that a lot. Ask myself, why did I stop doing that?
I
Pink
know.
Spring
Well,
on
we
that
get
one.
inspired by so many people's things, and there's so many great digital creators out there. And for the new gals, or for Rachel and Yesenia, I'm not quite sure if you guys were here when she showed the digitals. If you want to see my digitals, let me know. She
And I
can
do have
show
some I
some of those.
haven't even
And
shown yet. So yeah, definitely some I haven't shown. So if you want to see those, let me know.
I hope
This
you're doing
one,
good, Joanne.
so this one I'm calling Spring Cuties. It's a 10-piece set, $8. And again, the outside of this is embossed and it's kind of got a, I don't know, like, oh, what do they call that? It's like a washable wallpaper. I used to sell wallpaper, so I know these things.
So Rachel would like the pink spring.
Okay. Writing that down.
And what are we calling this one again?
Spring Cuties.
And Yesenia wants the random blues. So the spring cuties, the pink pack is what you're giving to Rachel. Is that cute? No. I'm confused.
No, no, she wanted the, you told me she wanted the,
So Rachel wants the pink spring and
yes.
Yesenia wants the random blues and natural vibes.
So the random blues already was sold to Rachel.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And natural vibes, you told me?
Um, but so yes, the natural vibes Yesenia would like, yes. I
Okay.
hope I'm saying her name right.
All right. I'm
Now
getting it
this
all.
kit with the raised that you just started to show when you're ready, just tell me the name of it again and I'll get that in there.
Spring Cuties, 10 piece,
Okay.
$8. Yep. So yeah, we come with this embossed bag and then all of these little green and teal and blue images with this cute little guy. He's so cute.
Oh yeah, really, really cute.
He's happy to be here. And then this
Yay. So
one, yeah.
Yesenia wants the spring cuties. Yeah,
Okay.
isn't that adorable?
Let's look at it again and appreciate it. He's so cute.
And it just makes you smile, right?
I know. My
Those
daughter's always
whimsical
wanted
pieces.
a hedgehog. She's always wanted a real hedgehog, and I'm like, no, it kind of freaked me out, the real one. All right, so Yesenia.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Yesenia.
All right. And I have this one, which is a little bit in a pouch. So it has this pretty pouch. And you've sewn all around the edge on that, Dawn, I see, on all of them. And then she's done some sewing around on these as well. As my mom always says, she doesn't do the S word. So my grandmother used to sew and she would cut a pattern out of newspaper and it would fit perfectly. She'd send it to us 900 miles away and it would fit perfect after not seeing us for a few years. But my mom and I did not inherit that. We have other talents.
Those little bits are fun. So we need a name for those, and how many pieces?
Little Bits of Blue, 16 piece, $10.
So those those wallpaper pouches are great. Like I use some for some of my nautical pieces, and I abuse them, but I refill them all the time, so they're really great.
Yeah, and the ones you've gifted me, I like to have I have them stuck in between a couple of my bins, like I have those stackable bins, and I stick them in between and then just label them so I can just pull them out and know what's in there, or I know from the cover because you coordinate everything. So this one is called Ribbit. It's a 10-piece journal card set in the wallpaper pouch for $8. And he's so cute. All the little bubbles around him.
Yeah, those froggies are so cute. So that was a fun one to put together.
And then on this one, you get a bonus piece of wallpaper. All right, I
People
have a
like
couple
them
more.
mushrooms with the frogs too. Those are fun together.
Here's a couple more little bits we will be showing. These are called color bits. 15 piece, $8. Now these are really cute. She's done some negative space from the die cut there.
Slow it down just a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, my die cut machine broke and I just got a new one. So I'll be able to make some more similar to this, but they're always different because we have so many different supplies. And I wasn't listening very well. I have no idea what you said about how many pieces this is in the little bits.
Oh yeah, it's okay. I knew until you asked me. There we are. Color bits, 15 piece, $8. I have a bee trying to come in not my grandson bee, an actual bee trying to come in the window. He keeps hitting the window over here, distracting me.
Yeah, those rust and gold colors are really fun together. That works. Woohoo! Look at you. You're driving. We meant to do that more when you were driving. So yeah, this is fun for both summer and fall, and it's got some.
So I had a similar one in some that you gave me, Dawn, and I used that on that journal cover that I showed last
That's right.
time.
Yesenia's asking for that
For
set.
the color bits? Okay.
Yes.
Write your name on there.
Thank you, Yesenia. So I will make those little bits as much as you want me to, Yesenia. That's my favorite thing in the whole world to make.
So here's the journal cover that I put one on, and I think all I did was add a little bit of lace behind it and a little bit of fabric, but this part here was all part of that. It's very similar to this one, but I just popped that on there and it finished off this journal. Love it. Anyway, I had distraction there. All right, and we have one more here, and then we can go back to the other ones that were in the other video that got discombobulated if we want to. So let me know on that, or let Dawn know and she'll
How
let
are
me
you
know.
guys doing? I'm doing well. Are you guys, do you still want to keep on going and to see some fun things? Just let us know in the comments.
All right, this one is Neutral Beauties, and it is a 10-piece set. These are a little bit larger, really rustic looking. I love these.
What are we offering for those?
$8.
So Rachel's like, $8, you said?
Yes.
Okay, we'll keep on going. Rachel's like, she's ready to shop. Yeah, isn't that a fun set? I made a journal for my sister and came across that kit, and it's just such a sweet kit. Yeah, she shared your bags, Joanne.
So you cut out on me a little there, Dawn. Did somebody want this one?
Let's see. I haven't heard anything yet for, let me just think.
Okay.
The Natural
Beauties.
Beauties.
Okay. I must have heard
But
incorrectly.
Joanne was asking about her D-stash bags, and yes, we already shared those
Yes.
in the new feed.
So again, Neutral Beauties on that one, 10-piece, $8. And are we going back to, do we want to see digitals, or do you guys want to keep going with some little bits and I re-show those from before? So think about
Let's
that.
go ahead and, Yesenia is asking for the Neutral Beauties. Let's do the little bits, and then we'll go on to the digitals. And that way
Okay.
people are sort of on a roll for the little bits.
Yeah. I'm writing her name here, so hold on.
Thank you, Yesenia. Yeah, I think one of your D-stash bags got sold, Joan. So that's really good. Joanne. So yeah, we are just moving along.
Okay, so this is Beautiful Bits. It's a 15-piece, $8. I keep things simple. See, it's got the word beautiful, so it becomes Beautiful Bits.
So cute little mushrooms there. Slow it down just a little bit, and then some labels. Yeah, that's more
I like,
of a eclectic
yes, I was just going to
group.
say I like that it's kind of got the bright and then it's also got the neutral. This has a lot of little fluff on there with that eyelash trim and it's cute. I love things like that hanging out of my journals. Cute little bird. I don't know if that's stamped or what. It's on like a,
So that is actually stamped from Mama Juju, you guys. So she sent me
oh,
some stampies on some tissue paper, and so that is something from Mama Juju. That's
yeah,
fun.
I was going to say it feels like tissue paper or like pattern paper. So really pretty on that one as well. It's hard to pick for sure. It's hard to show them when I'm sitting here going, I want that. Okay, so that's
So I
beautiful
just need to
bits.
send you little bits, I think.
Oh, I have some that you've given me, and I use them all the time, so I never turn down a good little bit. And you never turn down a beaded tassel, so we're
I don't.
we're we're good. All right,
Go with
hallelujah.
their
This is
strengths, right?
yeah, everybody's got their thing. Hallelujah, 10-piece little bit set, $8. I know if any of you want to join us at Margarita's for
I am
lunch,
going to mess up on that
right?
word. Hallelujah.
Oh, HALLELUJAAH.
Uh, so that was
I
okay,
had
and that was 10 piece for $8.
10-piece, $8. I just copied it from this is how I was able to spell it right.
Mhm.
My
Yeah,
nephew's
probably.
a
Hopefully, I looked it up back then.
my nephew's a tattoo artist, and my husband got a tattoo with a Bible verse from Isaiah. So we spelled Isaiah for him because, when you're getting a tattoo, you want the word spelled correct. He's like, "Are you sure that's how you spell it?" And he's like, "Yeah." So we went and looked it up just to make sure because he's like, "Once it's there, it's there."
Right. It's easy to when you see something written, sometimes it doesn't look the way you want it to. So the beautiful bits from before, um, Yesenia would like them.
Okay, got it.
Yesenia, I'm glad you love the little bits.
It makes your heart happy,
Honestly, I
doesn't it?
love to make them. Yeah, I haven't made any. I was going through a little bit withdrawals because I've been busy with other things.
A little bit withdrawal.
So yeah, I'm going through a little bit withdrawal. I did like 10 a couple days ago. I'm like, oh, this is fun. I can't do this right now. There's other stuff I need to focus on.
Maybe that's what we all have, a little bit withdrawal.
A little bit withdrawal.
Oh my gosh. All right, so that's hallelujah again. 10-piece, $8. Oh, we do have fun, Dawn. If any
Hallelujah.
if
Yay.
not if nothing else, we have fun.
Yep.
All right, this is bits of peace. Pink. Oh my. Okay, bits of pink. 10-piece little bit set, $8. Don't fire the volunteer people.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm having a hard time over here, Rachel. You're right. I'm even out of coffee. Um, I loved this is a fun eclectic one too.
All with a pink vibe. That's awesome.
Perfect just in time for that for Mother's Day.
I keep hearing little feet run past my room.
He's like, man,
Well, you
that
can
little bit
understand
was
why.
a long time, Grandma. I'll be out in a little bit. Hot, hot, hot. So we're
I'm
gonna
like,
have
Grandma,
oh yay in a little bit of time.
I was like, Grandma will be out in a little bit, right?
Yep, yep.
Well, he started a new thing now where when he
Oh
gets
yeah.
frustrated with you, he'll just, oh. All right, sweet
Well, you'll
teal,
just have to
10.
tell him that girls just want to have fun.
Yes. I don't think he understands that. Oh, I gotta plug me. Hold on a minute. I gotta plug my phone in. I'm losing battery here. If I go away, it's my fault. Okay, we're hooked up. Sweet
Okay, so
teal. Yeah, sweet teal, 10-piece, $8. I hope I'm there. Yeah.
yep, you're here. I got you. Sweet Till, 10 piece,
Yeah.
$8. We are on.
My battery was low that I didn't notice, so I had to plug it in and it kind of wigs out for a minute there. So I like how this has the neutral with that pop of teal and blue. Really pretty. I think that's like the most popular combo in a journal is that vintage look with the teal. It's popular in
I know
decorating
it's
too.
our favorite.
Yeah.
So
So
what are
sweet
you
teal.
guys know what I'm withdrawing from? What are you guys withdrawing from? Is anybody on like Lent for Easter or anything? I need to start my carnivore regiment again soon. I'm saying after next weekend.
All right, I have a couple more things, and then I think I pretty much for today am finished here. So I do have this journal from Dawn. I'm going to go ahead and show. Oh, I do have some journal printed kits. So let me know if we want to see those before I go. Okay.
So
So this
Yesenia
one.
asked for the sweet teal.
Okay.
And the people who are here, I think, saw that journal. If anybody who is here hasn't seen the journal and wants to see it, let us know. I'm happy if she wants to do a flip through, but if you guys would prefer to see the digital kits, let us know what you want. The journal or digital kits. As you guys are deciding, she'll start a quick flip through.
I'll just start a real quick flip through here. And these are your digitals you used in here, right, Dawn?
They're not my digitals. They were on Creative Fabrica. They're great to use. I had a fun time with them. And what were we offering that for?
28. And it is, what did you say here? Oh, I don't have a size. It's, I know 9 by 6, but I don't know how many pages.
It's 9 by 6 and it is probably 60 pages or more because I always do that.
Yep. And see here how she's used her a little bit on the page edge. And here again, a little cluster. So lots of ways to use those. Love them. A little bit here and a little bit there. A little bit. Okay, so that's Soda Shop. And then I have, and Dawn, you'll let me know if we want to see those printed kits, okay?
That would go so cute with those cards of yours. Should have bought.
Right. So I do have this little trim pack. It's just got a little bit of variety in here. So this is like a velvet background, and then it has this pretty gold, like a really light gold color on there. Kind of like a champagne color, I guess I'd call it. And then it has a little red piece as well. That's probably about, look here, about 10 inches long. So it's like a maroon color. And then this is like a little bit of a stretchy trim, and it's a multicolor. I'll just move across so you guys can see that.
Those are fun.
And then it has
great for a boho journal.
Has this brown piece here. It's kind of folded in on the edge. I don't know what they call this. It's like a, I don't know. It's a sewing thing, and I don't know these things. Like a binding, maybe, or something like that. They call it.
Yeah, I'm not into the sewing notions either. I'm a scrapbook girl.
I'm just me. And then it's got this little tiny piece there. And I'll do this one, I don't know, a couple dollars, $2.
So just me says that's $2.
Oh, it's getting that time of day, right?
Yeah, that's as good as I got. Sorry, guys. I think when God handed out funny bones, I was like at the end of the line.
I was at the front. Pick me, pick me. I don't know. I'm funny, but in a weird way. It's okay.
Rachel says it's bias tape. Thank you, Rachel. We knew somebody would know.
She said what?
It's bias tape, BIAS, bias
Bias.
tape.
Okay. All right. Appropriate. I love it. So this is a fall
Yeah,
ephemera
we're
box. I've had this for
okay.
a
So
little while. Hmm?
that really quick, I'm going to interrupt you. That is a really cool cigar box that I found at an estate sale. Just so you guys know, I think you should show the front of that box a little bit more. It looks,
Yes.
bring it up closer. Isn't that
I like
cool? And
this.
show the edges.
Yeah, I'm going to. I like the trim around there. The cigar that breathes. See, I think that's funny.
Yeah.
Fresh bankers. And then the bottom here. And it even
So
has stamps on there.
fun.
So cool. So,
So Rachel wants the trim pack.
the what? The trim pack?
Yes.
Okay. I need a
And
piece of
while she's
paper.
putting that together, I will share the other cool thing. Okay, so that is the fabric that's on top. I've been using it for the last few years. I don't know that I have much left. It's definitely a 70s, what is that called? Polyester fabric, but it is
Mm-hmm.
so like retro. It is so fun. Um, it's great for fall and make a cute little fall journal to just have to put in your purse. Or it would be great on a boho, use it in a boho journal. So it's got silver sparkles and all those flowers and stuff. That's a fun little piece.
We have a butterfly paper clip.
My husband made that. It's 3D made and I colored it in.
And this is a little beaded element there. Seed beads. And then it has a little cap on the back so you could glue that right down. And a little scrap fabric, or lace, I mean.
Thanks for letting us know, Joanne. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's been a tough day. Saturdays and Sundays are really tough, I think.
So lots of little bits of lace in here. We have a little couple buttons and pineapple crocheted piece and a little 4-star flower, 4-petal, I guess. It's pretty pink lace. Dawn's going to see that fabric on top and want this back, right?
I know I have a little bit more of that left. I've used a lot of it this year.
A little scrap of pink lace. This pretty silk off-white lace. I'd make a great page edging. Little skirt. Stamped muslin or canvas looks like.
So Rachel wants to know how much is the cigar box?
Oh yeah, we should talk about that, shouldn't we? So because of the shipping on this, I'm going to have to go $28. And then because of that, I'm going to make sure that Dawn gets a little bigger chunk of that because shipping is crazy. This is like a silk fabric.
So that is silk fabric. It's really nice.
Mm-hmm. And it's, yeah, I was going to say it's probably double-sided because I have some of this that my mom gifted me, not this pattern, but similar. And it always has the pretty pattern on the back. So it's like, which one do you use, right? Sometimes I like the back better than the front.
Me too. Isn't it fun to see what different people use when they craft? You know, you get into one of these little boxes and you see what comes across their desk.
And this
That
is
mail pouch is a cool image.
and it's stitched around the edge there. And we have a paper doily that's coffee dyed, book page, little teddy bears.
I'm
World's
out of
best
getting
friend.
out of those teddy bears. I've used most of those.
I know you were thinking of me. World's best friend.
Yes.
I insert myself there. By the way.
You do. You do. You can take it. I'm blessed to have amazing friends.
So this
So
is
that is a digital kit from a digital kit I made.
yep. So I had a friend who got married. She's up in years, and her husband passed, and she knew a gentleman through their biker club, and his wife passed, and so they decided to get married, years later. And she wanted a journal that was like red and purple; those are her favorite colors. And then she wanted Harley Davidson or motorcycle images. So Don was gracious to help me create some digitals for that. And then we just put those all in a fun motorcycle journal. And this is a coaster that would make great a good cover too, with a pocket on your cover.
Oh, that image of the coffee cups is from the Coffee Girl. I was just there yesterday. It's one of my favorite places to get coffee.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, it's one of my own images. Isn't that cool?
Fun. The coffee girl that we've never been to together that we need to. So before my car accident, Don and I were talking about,
Well, you just need to come up and stay the weekend.
yeah, it'd be great. We were talking about me coming up closer to where Dawn lives, and then us, me staying at her house, and we could craft together and stuff. But then I got in my car accident, so 5 months later, we're gonna have to think about it again. These are some. What are these? My score, opponent score, couple table,
Those are
net
tally
score.
cards, I think, from bridge or a game.
Oh, okay. This is a real photograph on the original chipboard. And we have red cardstock, a little yellow button.
That is still a really good deal, even at that price. It's still a good deal for that box.
Yeah, because I'm sure it'll cost me probably.
Well, those
I would
cigar
guess.
boxes can go between $10 and $15.
Right. I like that color on the envelope. This is like a very heavily embossed wallpaper. I can't remember from my paint store days what that's called, but it's paintable. Oh, look, here it is. That's why I can't remember the name. Anaglypta. That's right. You have to say it phonically. So this was these are really cool to use with mixed media. I don't know that a lot of people know that you can paint this kind of wallpaper. So anytime you see this anaglypta, you can actually paint that. So what I do is I kind of brush over the top, and it picks up all of those, because I don't know if you can catch that, but it's pretty thick on there. So that's a lot of fun, and I don't see anybody using it in that manner, but that's how I would use it.
It'd be cool. Be cool for mark making too.
Mm-hmm. Like a stamp, yeah. Cool. Ruler. That should go over by the lady, of course. Just kidding. Watch your step.
Watch your step.
I like how the things are, so this happened. I mean, it's like the little phrases here are really lining up with my sense of humor. Mad. I'm not mad right now.
Oh yeah, you don't think so, but we might beg to differ. It's two meanings
I
to
meant
that
mad
word.
as in angry, or mad as in a different way. Maybe that.
You are a little mad. You could be a little mad hatter if you want to be.
I prefer to call it fun.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I stand corrected.
Just to clarify, I call it fun. Those around me, maybe not so much.
Good to know. Good to know.
All right, so that is all I have except for digitals. If we want to see those, let me know.
So do you guys want to see the digitals?
I have some fun ones in there coming up for sure. Oh, you don't get my pen. I almost threw my pen in there. I would make this into a little dress. That's so cute. All right, putting this back together. And it says fall, but I would use this not for fall. I would use this for springtime even. Summertime. That's just me. I don't follow the rules. All right, so I do have those digitals if we want to watch a look at those. If not, we can call this a day and a half.
Rachel saw the first set. Maybe show the last set.
Okay, you bet. I have to get them out. All right, so I think the last one I showed was the purple one. I'll go through it really
Yes.
quick again just to be sure that I did show that.
You
It's been
did.
a
I would
long
go with the
day.
owls. You were ready to
Okay,
show the owl set.
okay, thank you for telling me where I was. So, oh, these are the ones I've
We've
shown.
seen
All
that.
right, I'm back. We have Celtic cats. This I know I haven't
Oh,
shown
these cat ones are cute.
because it has not been
Now,
opened.
Rachel, were you the one who loved green? I don't know if you saw this kit before yet. It's so cute.
So, Celtic Cats 10 page, and these are again $7 for the printed set. I'm just going to lean them up against me here. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was wrong last time. I had said $8, but they're actually $7. So I was wrong. So any of the previous ones you saw, so you know. Aren't they sweet? So cute.
He's a little serious cat.
You guys remember Ziggy peeking over?
Big eyes.
I know. Anime eyes. You have to get some anime in there, right? Those guys aren't having fun at all, are they?
No, not at all. I like that.
Isn't that cool? Mm-hmm.
This is us today.
Yes, I need the coffee and you are one cool cat.
No, the other way around.
Oh, is that how it is? Okay, as long as we know.
Celtic cat. Maybe we're cool cats that need coffee. Okay, Botanical Bliss. I was interested in this because of the front one, and like I said, I haven't looked at these, so I don't know what's inside, but I was intrigued by the first image there. And I like that they have that little bit of like folk art look to them.
That's a cool page. I love that sort of watercolor page. So Rachel
Watercolor
wants the cats,
Yvette.
please. She wants the Celtic cats.
The Celtic cat. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me put a name on there.
You've got it, Rachel. I'm so glad you love those. That journal will make you smile.
I'm smiling right now. Thanks for your patience while I
So
get this back together.
do you guys prefer the whimsy, Yesenia and Rachel and anybody else who's here? Do you like the whimsy, or do you also like the boho and vintage? What are your favorite type of genres? So Yesenia would like the little bit in the blue pouch and the ribbit 10-piece paper pouch.
Okay, hold on. The ribbit?
Yeah, she wants the ribbit and the blue and the 10-piece, the little bits that were in the blue pouch. So the little bits that had a wallpaper pouch. I think it's the only one that was little bits in a wallpaper pouch.
This one here. Yep. And this was who? I'm sorry.
Yesenia.
Yesenia.
I hope I'm saying that correctly.
Yes.
Okay, so Rachel likes vintage stuff best, but who can say no to a cat? When I was asking about genres and themes.
Oh, gotcha. Well, we can do blingy cats, we can do boho cats, we can do botanical cats. You got your catnip, your cat
Oh,
nap.
good. I'm glad Yeah, I'll be ready for a cat nap.
Somebody is being funny. Okay, back to this. Botanical bliss. We got puppy love here. Owls, kittens, butterflies, all the things. Let's see, where was I? I was on that one. We have some deer. Where's that elk? Elk and deer.
That's good to know, Rachel. She says vintage anything is great.
These guys are cute. They look like they got little sweaters on. That is so cute. I like the backgrounds too. And again,
yeah, that lace is lace from my collection that I've digitized and added.
Oh, okay. This here.
Yep.
And then on the background here as well. And again, this paper is a little heavier stock. Oh, look at him.
I know, so sweet, right?
All right, Botanical Bliss. Then we have Let's Fish.
I need to make a journal with that one myself for my nephew.
Well, Father's Day is coming, right?
Yeah, my nephew wants a fishing journal, and it's like, oh, I need to print that and make that.
That was one of my challenge journals, was a fishing journal. I should have had this kit because I bought one, but it was kind of, I like the bold colors on this, the blues.
So Yesenia likes the boho and colorful things.
Yes, that's kind of my vibe. I don't know. I'm not into yellow or orange just because I don't really know what to do with it. But like the gem colors, I love. Oh, look, you even included a girl fishing because girls fish. Some girls.
They do.
I have a gentleman I used to work with, and now he, because I don't work at the paint store anymore, I work for a painter. He's, still in contact with us, and he loves to fish, and he's single, and he went on a date and took the lady to a local place that sells, seafood and stuff here at the coast, and she's allergic to it. And she goes,
oh no.
Yeah, and she was like, oh, and I don't know. I don't agree with fishing. I think you should not even catch and release. You should just let them be. And he's like an avid fisherman, so he's like, oh yeah, this isn't gonna work.
No.
So funny. So this is Unicorn Party. We got these colorful little fanciful unicorns blowing bubbles. Only in Dawn's world would this happen.
That's my type of party.
I love it.
Aren't they so cute? They're so sweet. So if you guys couldn't tell, I'm whimsical, um, with a little bit of serious sometimes.
Yeah. See the serious butterfly? Oh, Dawn.
I don't know. It
It's
might
all
be too intense for us to handle.
no. The two of us together, we're dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
A unicorn hugging a teddy bear. How much more whimsical can you get? I love this.
Well, everybody needs
Oh,
a cuddle.
look it. So funny. My daughter would love this kit. I can hear it now. Oh my gosh, look at it.
She grew up. Now, who was that gal in like the 90s where there were peachy folders and then there was the really bright folders? That sort of reminds me of her.
Oh
I don't remember who
yeah,
it
what was
was.
her? I don't know. I always had the peachy. Oh, so this is Botanical Bliss.
And I
This
don't know
is
if that's a,
what's that?
yeah, you sure.
The same?
That might be a duplicate. Yeah,
Okay.
it may be a little bit different, but
And then we have Lovey Dovey, which I think is really cute. I did look at this one just because I wanted to look at one, and it was on the top.
oh, that would be great for your anniversary.
I know, 39 years. And look at him.
I know we had 25 just this month, last month.
Isn't it crazy? I know. Everybody thinks we should go on a cruise for our 40th, but we're not into that. So we'll probably go on a road trip. If so, I should share it on my YouTube channel. We've been talking about that, my husband and I. We should start a I should start a second channel where him and I travel together because we just crack each other up.
That would be great. Now, I know all those other ones are so formal, but I love that cute little country bumpkin couple that you had
The what?
just shown. The
Yeah, let
little
me go
country
back.
bumpkin couple that you had just shown, I thought was cute. But I do like the 4th of July crew too. So the Americana owls there, they're like, yeah, we're rocking. Mm.
Like be American or else, right? Wintry and flowers and cuteness and a purple page with the eyes.
So fun.
I like how you have fun even after the fact. That's fun. Like not just fun creating it, but fun looking at it too.
Oh,
All
yeah,
right, so
they're great.
lovey-dovey on that. And that's all I have for today, unless you want to look at journals, but we are out of supplies. You guys kind of took me out. And
And
I do
I
have
do
another,
have another box if you guys want to see it. It's a little bit different. Oh, Rachel, I'm glad you like all the digitals. Um, so I'm doing the D-Stash box for $75 for $75.
and I do have an upcoming video, which Dawn might join me again for. I haven't talked to her, but I'm volunteering her. Um, with some things from Cindy. So some handmade items from Cindy. If you've been in my shop, you know who she is and what great work she does. So that's going to be a box of handmade ephemera as well. So stay tuned. Probably not next weekend because it's my anniversary and Dawn has a show. But maybe after that or another day in the week. So we'll chat. We'll let you know. Watch our channel for that for sure. And thank you for joining
Awesome.
us. I appreciate all of you so much. So again, it's
Yes,
Yvette
we
Stump's in my
do.
shop, and message me colormeblingy@yahoo.com, and I will get you your receipt or invoice. Alrighty. Thank you. Anything else, Dawn?
I'm just typing in color me blingy at Yahoo.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. You guys are amazing. We love you. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. It's Saturday afternoon. We'll see you in a few weeks. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everybody.